Ho ho.
Oh.
Merry Christmas pickups. Tonight we've got Turd. Say hi.
Hi.
We've got Snowflake.
Hi.
And we got Triple B.
A.
Who thinks he's Canadian, but he's not.
And then we got Eaner and Seven Toe. And White. And y'all know who I am.
Who are you?
I am the video game hunter.
Oh.
I am also White Chocolate. I am also known as numerous other things.
Luke.
Okay. Alright, now, next up, we're going to be doing game pickups. Go and grab that. There's going to be a lot of them. First up, we got a 64. Set it down, Turd. It's got the red card in it. Along with the plugins.
Alright. Shh.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Alright, slow that down, Jakester. Alright, next up with that, we've got that. Can you see it okay?
No, you gotta move it over.
Alright.
About where that dot is.
We've got the silver controller that came with the system. Jakester, pull it that way.
That is not his name.
Oh, sorry. Snowflake.
Jeez.
I thought my name was Vanilla Bean.
You can be whatever you want to be, except for Alex, because he's trying to be cool.
Who am I?
Next up, we've got this big guy. We got the original box that it came in. It's missing the styrofoam that goes in it to hold it all together, but the box itself is still fairly valuable. Alex, sit down next to you over there, please. Or A money, sorry. Then pull that in front. Go ahead.
Over there by the dot. Nope, the dot right here, buddy.
Then we've got this, which is exactly what's in it. An original blue controller. The only thing it's missing is the bag, and I think that they might have had a manual with it. Not 100% for sure, but it's at least a bag that's missing, but nevertheless, you don't find them in the box very much. Alright. Oh, I gotta save that one for later. Gotta save that one for later. Do this one next. Then we got... Tell them what it is.
It is a red Nintendo 64 controller.
Go ahead and open it up. Just be careful. You can lean up. I want to pull it out. Tell them what's in it.
It's just, it looks like there's only just a controller in here, nothing, just the controller.
So we're missing a bag and maybe a manual.
Yep.
But nevertheless, you don't find the boxes
Just
very
like
often.
the other one.
Just like the other one. Now, the guy I bought it off of had a green box the same way. It's alright if it fell. It's not a big deal. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Really, Daisy?
I'll show that later.
Move your hand.
Tell them what that is. Snowflake.
It's a Nintendo 64 memory card.
And a dog trying to knock the camera over. Sorry, guys.
And
It's just the box.
it's just the box of the memory card.
The memory card is in this controller.
And the
so-
memory card's in the gray controller.
Yep. Then, tell them what it is. Go ahead. Put it on the table.
It looks like a supercharge.
Nope. Read the top.
It looks like a expedition pack.
Expansion.
Expansion. Close enough. Go and open
It's
it up.
alright.
Let's see what's in it.
Okay.
Do you think it's in there?
Yes. Or they might just want to troll us. We don't know. Oh, it's got a little smaller box in here as
Yep.
well.
Flip it over.
And it's got the thing. It's got the.
This doesn't have the original pack. Because the expansion pack is in that machine right there.
Yeah, and then there's this little piece.
Yep,
right
that's the
here for
piece that
whatever.
goes to it. You put it right here. And what it does is you slide it underneath, and it pops it up. So you can sit this in here like this. So we can just go ahead and set this boy off to the side over here by you. All right. I'll go ahead and I'll do these ones. All right. We've got a Shadow Man poster. You don't see this stuff very often. It came up. A lot of it comes up missing. I don't know what it goes in. It goes into one of these systems. A KitchenAid mixer manual. Some of these, if we're going on the right track, you guys will catch on quick. Extras here. Extra here.
Wonder if any of those are for the controllers.
Are those manuals
Some of them are manuals and some of them are just what they call extras.
Or posters.
do any of like the manuals hold any value?
What do you want, Daisy?
Some of them do. Depends on
Yeah.
which game it is.
Like
Anything that is in the box, like with that controller being in the box, the controller itself is only about $12 to $20 depending on what it is. With it being in the box is sometimes more valuable than the actual thing itself.
Because normally when you open it, you throw it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Registration cards. What looks to be.
a collector's thing to sign up for something.
Yep. I believe that this goes with the box.
You can order something from
Yep.
it,
You're supposed to folds up just like this.
and it's got that little order spot right there.
Yep. You get those sometimes with the systems. Expansion pack instruction booklet. So that goes with the expansion pack. This right here.
That's for a controller.
That's a controller
No,
manual.
the 64 operation card. This goes with a boxed 64. Mario Kart, Beetle Adventure Racing, which I do not have, and the N64 booklet.
So you
the
might
official booklet.
actually have everything that goes with the 64 then, right? But the foam.
Yep, but see, the box will get sold by itself. All right.
This box holds the most value.
You've also got the. Do you want to start with that or that?
Why don't we do that stuff in a little bit?
All right, Snowflake's going to put some on the table. Do one at a time.
Not
That is that's packaged up already online. Let's try that again.
Stop.
You can
Logan
help.
can help too. Just go back and forth.
Okay.
Logan, wait for your turn, please.
Spider-Man game for the Nintendo 64.
And if you want to, you can bring it close.
Yep, that's good.
As you can see, it looks pretty good. Person who had it took decent care of it.
It's not the original gray, it's red.
That's because that's how that game came with the red. All right, Cruising USA. Hold on just a second. They're switching the games up. You let me do that one. Hand it over the
Okay.
top.
Go ahead, Al. You.
Okay, what this one is, it's a Top Gear Rally. It's a racing game. Also, it looks okay, but there's little stains right over here in the left top.
Which can be
left
cleaned up
Which could be cleaned up.
because it's not on your label. But your label's still a little crappy. And the back don't look bad. But you're right.
Could be better.
All right, Logan, you know what this one is? It's Doom 64. Go ahead, Jason.
And that is Super Mario for the Nintendo 64.
Okay. Have you ever played that one before?
I don't think so. Oh wait, we have.
Yeah, we played it a lot.
Everyone's played it. It's in here.
Oh yeah, we have.
A lot of the games, a lot of these we played, I have this one.
Mario and
And it doesn't look like it's too bad. You're right. Zelda's a good one. Another copy
the
of
exact
60.
same thing.
Yep. But only it's got a little bit of stuff here.
Oh, but that
So-
one doesn't look like it can be washed off because it's like all stained and red. It might not be
It
able
just
to wash
depends.
off.
Some of it, well, it looks like it's just pen.
Oh, that's fine.
It's okay. Yoshi Story.
Then there's Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64.
I probably bet that you've never played this.
I'm pretty sure I haven't. I've played it for the.
I think I haven't either.
Nope.
GameCube. No, not the GameCube. The
DS maybe?
You might have put it on
no,
the
it's
DS.
the Game Boy.
Yeah, Game Boy has it as well.
That's somewhat similar. All right, we got Turok, and it is Dinosaur Hunter. This is the original one. They're not worth a lot of money, but but all kidding aside, it looks okay.
But it's got a Sharpie
And-
mark on it saying BA
Boy.
and pen all
There's
over it.
Bomberman Hero, and they're pretty much all for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
And we play Bomberman Jetters, but I don't think we've played
On the
this
GameCube,
game. On the game, we play Bomberman Jetters on the GameCube.
I think this is only a one-player game. That's why.
But this is only a
We'll do that
one-player
one after
game.
these. Okay. Duke Nukem, 0 hour. This doesn't look too bad. It just needs to be cleaned up. Me and you can do that. Go ahead, Jake.
Next we have, I don't even know how to say the name of it.
Banjo Tooie.
And has something on the front of it, and I mean,
That's very
Like right
typical
there.
for Nintendo games.
and right there, and yeah, like what he just
And you
said.
can also pick it up and you can turn it around and you want to show the camera, so it looks decent.
Yeah, show everyone at home what it looks like.
This one has what looks to be pen all over the label. We might be able to get that off. Maybe.
Mo can say what it is.
All right, now, go ahead.
T-Money, tell them what it is.
Can you read it? Did you try to read it? Turn it so you can read it.
What's the game called?
Can you read the letters? You can't even read the letters. I know you know how to read.
Come on, Logan. Come on, T-Money.
What letter does it look like? Right here's the letters. What letter is that?
R-A-T.
What does that spell?
Right.
Rat.
Rat.
And how do you say this? What's this letter?
A-T-T-A-C-K.
And that's attack. So it's rat attack.
Now, this would be in pretty decent shape. This is a uncommon title. One you don't see very often.
Oh,
Go ahead and do yours. Look, it's fine.
okay.
This is what we call a keeper game. Out of all these so far, I found one I'm
This
keeping.
is mine.
This was given to Ener. This is Kirby, Crystal Shards.
Kirby's not gonna
I've
know
been
what-
looking for that game for a while. What I'll do is I'll switch the back out and put a nice back on it, and put it with a shitty sports title, which is what I always do, and try to clean the label up a little bit more. But this game we don't have that's going in our collection.
Okay, the next game we have is Diddy Kong Racing for the 64 also. It looks in decent shape, but there's a bit of pen written on it. And then on the back, it looks a little ripped. It looks like a little bit of the thing's been scratched out of the back.
It happens when they slide. But for the most part, a lot of that's going to come off. It's not too bad. It looks like it's in okay shape. You're right. All right, Jake Strait, go ahead.
Now we have San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing, and on the bag it has some stuff on it, which some of it looks like it can be washed.
So out of a
It can be
10,
washed up.
out of a 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, how would you rate that?
I would rate it like at a 6. No, yeah, let's say like a 6. Yeah, I would say a 6 because the bag's messed up.
But the front looks great.
Yeah.
The label is not super bad, but you're right, it's about a 6 to a 7 right now. By the time me and Ian are getting done cleaning it, it'd be more towards the 7,
And the front has what it's called.
which is good. All right, let your brother go ahead and do another one.
I know.
Now we have Army Men
Sarges.
Sarge's Heroes, and
Go ahead and keep explaining that.
there's a little sticker thing on the front
A
of
lot
it.
of that'll come off.
Yeah, and a lot of it will come off.
And
like
that
you
name,
said.
most of that name should come off. But that right there in the middle will not come off.
Yeah.
You barely see it.
Now I would rate that one like a 5.
About a 5 best. It's going to be maybe a 6.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's not in this much again. You're fine. You go on.
Okay, the next game we have is Pilot Wings 64. And what that game is pretty much a pilot landing game. And it looks in decent shape. Not good, not bad, but okay. I'd rate it about a 4.5.
Yep.
Close to a half.
Definitely a good playable copy.
Yeah. Unlike the other ones I've seen.
You go ahead and go next.
And now we have Pac-Man.
Nope. It's called Namco Museum.
Name, like you just said,
Namco Museum.
Namco Museum 64. And the front of it doesn't look that good because there's a bunch of scratches and there's some writing on the front.
Yep.
And on the back,
It has
it doesn't
Some goop on
doesn't
there.
look
Yeah,
that
it looks like
bad,
goop, doesn't it?
but there's like a lot of scratches
Sticker
and like
residue.
goop and sticker residue. And I would rate it about 3. 'Cause 3 or 4.
Nope.
About
Your-
a 6.
with your label, having a full label, and you can actually read the label, and it's not going to go any less than a 5. It's not all shattered out. It looks great. But, I mean, it's dirty. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. But that label is what you need. And it's original. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, 5.
Turd, you're going to go last. When do yours.
Okay, the next game we have is Armorines.
Our Marines.
And it's in okay shape. It's made by Activision for the 64. The back looks it looks okay, not good. It looks in a little bit rough shape, but it can be washed off. Also, the front, it also looks a little rough, but it could be washed off. Right now, I'd rate it at about a 4,
Yep.
and then after it's washed off, about a 6.
A 6 to a 5.
6 and a.
Because they carved the name on the back of the followers of the video. Can you feel it? Feel your
And you
fingers
can't
scrubbing?
get that label off the back either.
And you can't
It's
get-
on the label.
And once it's on there, it can't come off.
Well, I could get it off, but...
You risk peeling the label off.
All right, T-Money. Put it in. My favorite game of all time.
Do you know what it says, Logan?
Zelda. Say Zelda.
Zelda.
The Ocarina
The Ocarina
of Time.
of Time.
Okay. How do you think that looks?
Mm,
Lean back so the camera can see you.
it has some drawings on it right there.
Mm-hmm.
Some
And
markers.
Oh, right here on the label, too.
And right there too.
It's
This
all-
will not come off. But
Yeah, that one actually.
At least it's got
somebody will pay for that. See, I can switch the label. I can switch this whole back case right here with something else. So it looks a little bit nicer because this is a popular game. This game in this shape goes for about $20 to $25.
It's not a cheap game.
And
Nope.
the back is ripped.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It is ripped. What do you think it is out of a 10?
2, 3.
Probably a 3 or a 4. The label's still there, but it's in bad shape.
Okay, the last
Really bad
game
shape.
we have here is Jack 64. It's an okay. It looks like a decent game, but it's got writing right down the side of it, and it could be washed off, but it looks like it's in Sharpie. And then the back, it's got a couple of rips and tears in it.
And scratches.
And scratches
right there.
all across the sides, but some of it can be washed off, but then the back, it's okay.
All right, now we're back again. I'm going to finish up these last 2 loose games, and I'll tell you guys what else we got up on the agenda. Blank label game. This is Paper Mario. I've checked it, and that's what it is. I see one small problem with this. I'll be selling this game, and I'll have to put a new label on it, which is going to hurt the value tremendously. But I want somebody to be able to see what it is. I catch a lot of grief from wanting to do it because I think it needs a new label. If it would have had half of one, I'd have left it. But there's nothing. Just paper. So, that's what the deal is with that. And I might switch it out with a case. Alright. Last up is a heartbreaker. This is Zelda Majora's Mask. Now I want you guys to really look close at this. This game has been either dropped, stomped, spiked against the ground.
All of the above.
Something like that. I've caught a lot of flack to what I'm going to do about this. I'm going to take a sports title, gray cartridge, and I'm going to have to put a new label on it. Because I can't send this out, sell it, or keep it. I'm not taking a chance of it gouging up my green, my green 64 in the bedroom. But yeah, I got to put a brand new case on it. The game plays. It plays just fine. But from what I've heard, these gold cartridge games, because of what they put in them, they break easy if you drop them.
Get out.
So that's going to have a gray cart, and it's lost half of its value. It's a $45 to $50 game. It's probably worth about $20 to $25. But neither here nor there.
It looks like it's been stomped because of all the chips and
Yeah,
cracks
I think
in
what
it.
happened is it fell.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Here comes the fun stuff. We've got Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, coming up. This is, I'm going to say, let me pull this out. Let's look. We've got the manual and a
Poster looking thing.
poster. That goes with it.
Yeah, the poster.
The thing that this is missing, hold on. What the hell is in there? Oh, I needed that. I needed both of those. It's missing the paper sleeve that goes in on the inside, but you can order those new. It's not like that's a big deal. But the game is in awesome
Don't
shape.
lick it.
The game is in awesome shape. It looks like it was never played. If I was going to rate this game, I would rate it at a good 9 to a 9.5. Because it's got one little spot in the middle that's bumped. But other than that, it's fine. So, we're going to set this off to the side. T-Money, slide it that way. Alright. Next up is... It's alright, leave it just like that. I don't have much more. We've got Wayland Country Club True Golf Classic. And I'm actually gonna rob. Oh shit, I went the wrong side. I can tell this game probably hasn't been played very much. Okay.
Because it's golf, what do you expect?
Yeah.
That's golf.
Let me see. This is missing the manual, and I'm not overly concerned about it. This label is also, I'd put money on this, that this is probably a good 9.5.
But it's still got a little bit of...
No, that's not, that's the golf club. On there. But, yeah, even the box is in decent shape, but
it's not ripped or anything.
but it's just the box that's in it.
That's just box
Yeah,
stuff.
Turok's just missing the inside of that, but like this is missing the manual, so I can't sell that as complete, but the box will help the value tremendously.
Couldn't you put it at partially complete with all the stuff?
I would put it on there that it's in the box.
In
Because
box.
in box is different from complete in box. Complete in box means it has everything. This is a registration card for God only knows what.
Free stuff.
Oh, it's for electronic art, so it goes to one of these games. Alright. This might be getting kept too because...
It's a good looking game.
No, because I like this one. I used to play it with your Uncle Dan. And it's missing the manual anyway, so I mean, I'm not sweating it. It's Excite Bike 64. Box is in tremendously good shape, except for this guy right here. Got a nice, decent sized dent on it. But once again, the cartridge is good 9 to a 9.5. But that helps the value of this one. Alright. Oh, yes. Sorry.
You guys are in for a treat.
You guys are in for a treat for the next 4.
4.
Yes.
Oh.
Now this one I would love to keep. It's also missing the manual. but my nephew is like extremely excited because it is
Star Fox 64.
before.
One of my favorite games.
I'm missing the Rumble Pack.
But we have one.
I have one or know where I can get one for next to nothing. Okay, this label is got a nick on the corner, so it's going to be in the mid-8s.
And Grandma likes that one.
And
Seven Toe likes that one.
Seven Toe likes that one.
Seven Toe likes
It just got a little
Star
nick in the
Fox.
label, so I'm going to say between an 8 to an 8.5, high 8s.
Stop.
But it's there.
It's not a 9 worthy.
But it is missing
Daddy now.
the manual.
What would you rate the box? Just on its own.
Just on its own.
Just the box.
Let me look in the box. I'll tell you what I think. What I think is up with this box here. I'm just going to close her back up. Because of the crease here on the side of the box, it's going to drop the value a lot on that. The box itself isn't in bad shape. It looks pretty good. Other than that, I'd say probably between 4 to a 5 because of the crease on it. If it didn't have this ginormous crease on the top, it wouldn't be as bad, but that's still going to help the value tremendously because that game is what we call a big box game.
And also
Yep.
cool.
Now see if you see what's called the big box. Look at that box.
That's
And
a
look at
big
this
box.
box because it's a big box. All right.
I can put a tiny pizza in that thing.
Next up is my top 3 games on the 64.
Logan,
Favorite
hands
games
off
on
the
the
table,
64?
please. Thank you.
We'll do this one last because it doesn't have nothing to do with the 64. What do you think? Which one should we go with? Renee?
Do that one first.
That one first. Okay. Next up,
One of the best games of all time, right here.
yes,
One of my favorite games of all time.
we got Mario Kart 64. It is a player's choice, so it's like a
Zelda.
no, it's like a special. It's like a Nintendo Selects, but it's player's choice, which is before the Nintendo Selects. Okay, now I'm gonna take this out slow. We've got
You're a little
The
close to
manual.
the thing. Back it up
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
a little.
we've got the manual, and I've got some of the fillers over there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all complete. I have the fillers for it, so this game is actually complete. I would say that the cartridge is in your upper 9s again. Got a spot on the label. Looks great. If I was going to sell this, I'm going to ask top dollar for it. The manual itself has got a little bit of a curve on it.
It looks like it's been damped or like.
No,
like,
it wouldn't be damp. What it
It
would
looks
be.
like it's been like put in something like a book, like a binder or something. So
No,
it's got,
it's
like,
because of how they
dents
closed
and
it.
things.
Now the box itself is in pretty decent shape. I don't think it's too bad.
But the corners on it.
The
don't.
corners on it are okay. I've seen a lot worse. I've seen a lot better.
And then this is curved up at the top
Yep.
right here.
It's because once I put it together, it's somebody will get what they call a plastic sleeve to go over the top, hard plastic case, and they'll put them in, and it'll help level it back out. It's because it's cardboard. They eventually curve. So,
Dampness can cause that. Or
yep.
Humidity.
Humidity. All right. I gotta save the best for last. But up next is
Mario Party.
my wife's favorite one.
Well, not that particular one, but
In general, favorite game series by Mario.
Okay. So we've got Mario Party box. We've got this. I've got enough stuff to complete this fully, and this'll make this worth a tremendous amount more. Label on it. I put it in the high 9s again. I don't think that this was ever played.
It doesn't look
Pretty
like it because it
freaking
would
good.
have like
It's got one little thing right here, but it looks like it's
I don't see it.
about a 9,
about a 9.
9.5.
This isn't too bad. It's got a couple of
Bends and-
bends,
Nothing's
And
really
bent.
been a 10.
but it's not too bad.
Days.
You're never gonna get a 10 because of the
Red
box.
light going on.
But it looks pretty good. And all kidding aside, good keeper copy. But right now, I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I might keep it. I'll ask my wife what she thinks, because that's an Eaner game right there.
Another one other than the Kirby
Okay,
game.
now my personal favorite, and if you guys been following the line this whole time, what's my favorite N64 game?
Zelda.
Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. This is what we call a special collector's edition. Now, for what you guys don't know is this. Let's find the other game real quick. Okay,
Sorry.
here is the normal edition. Hold on one second. There's the normal edition. Here's what the collector's edition looks like. Okay. This is missing a manual, but I do not care. This is a personal copy. So see, it's gold.
Yeah. It's gold. Looks good.
So with it being a collector's edition, it's a special one. So now I've got both of them. I've wanted this one particularly for a very, very long time. And it's got, in my opinion, I'd have to say probably the nicest box out of the lot that we've got.
What about the back of this one?
Oh, what about the back? Let's look at the back.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
even better.
I don't think it's been played myself.
I think it's just been left in the box.
What would you give it? I'm sorry that was crippled.
That was the cripple. So that's the keeper game out of the lot. I might keep one other, but other than that, I'm not
What would
keeping
you give
it.
it?
What would I give that in its fullness? Mid-8, low 8.
Not a 10, because
No, it would never be a 10 because a 10 would have to be taken and put right.
A 10
in.
would be a sealed box that's never been opened.
No,
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 you
like
could
just
have
the
a 10
game.
with that, but you'd have to have everything just so perfect. The game itself in the 9s.
Yeah, that's a cool game.
All right. Up next, we'll save yours for last since it's the coolest one. I've never seen one. All right. Up next is non-Nintendo related, but we got a big Xbox controller, original Xbox.
Oh my.
It's
That
one
is
of the
huge.
it's one of the monster ones. I've never seen one like that.
Jeez, that is huge.
And then we've got
another one.
okay. but
Another one.
This is an original Xbox controller, and this is what they call the I think this is the S model. It's the original model. It's what came in at first.
And then look at the top right up here on the end of the cord.
I know it can be pulled off and replaced.
Yeah, but just look.
I know.
It looks like a dog.
Yeah, I
down
have
there.
one.
Yep. Daisy,
I want it like that.
get back.
Daisy.
Okay. Just a couple more things here. And here's one that we've never had. This color.
It's like a.
That is cool.
I would say it's probably a orangey red,
Like
Dude, it looks like
looks like you could get.
looks
some
like
Gears
this.
like a burnt orange.
No, that's salmon. This is
This
Yeah,
let me see.
It's kind of like a maroon
like a
and
maroon.
an orange
Okay.
mixed together.
All right.
Kind of looks like this.
All right,
doesn't it?
boys, don't mix anything
It
up.
kind of does look
I'm just
like
putting
that.
Okay.
boxes.
Another one like this. All stuff I will not be keeping. It'll be sent on its way.
Yeah.
Looks like Cavs colors.
It
Little
does.
bit
It
darker.
looks just like the Cavs.
But go Cavs. But this is a little bit darker than what the maroon is for the
I
Cavs.
just said that.
Actually, that did me a solid right here. It's something you don't find very often. All the cords for the original Xbox. Okay. Now, without further ado, we've got the very last thing.
And
We
probably
gotta
one of
move
the
some of this.
coolest.
And I'm not going to say it's the coolest, but it's
Because
definitely.
one
Zelda
of the
took the
coolest.
cake. Okay. The thing that looks. This is a Dreamcast controller. It's in the box, surprisingly, but it's got the original plastic. It's got some plastic over it.
You're right.
Yeah,
It's got the cord with it.
I've never seen
It
one
looks
of
like it's a nice concontroller.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think it was ever played. I don't.
It doesn't look like it could, but
They never took it out. It's all crisp, and it is how it is. Does it have anything else with it?
it's got the controller manual, the instruction controller
That's what
manual.
we're looking for.
What's the rating?
So that is now what we call a
Complete in
box,
box.
complete in box. I would say that the controller itself, is in the high 9s because it's never been played, but it's not perfect.
no,
Yeah.
just
Nothing's
everything.
gonna be perfect.
The box
unless it's-
itself is
It's-
shitty.
Like, it's crap.
It's
Complete trash. It's like got dents all over it, marks.
But it's still in the box, which makes it more valuable.
And then it's got like a little hill right here.
Yep.
Then creases on the corners, and then bends.
All right, and
and it also looks like someone threw it.
yep. Well, with this is the pickup for over Christmas. And I think it looks pretty stout. Might not be the best lot ever, but it's definitely one of the coolest.
So we got
ever.
a Dreamcast controller, some Xbox controllers.
Can I do it?
So we got a Dreamcast controller, some original Xbox controllers, 2 big ones and a normal sized one. 64 games, controllers, a memory card box, some extras
Inserts.
Bunch of inserts.
Bunch of
inserts. Then did I already say controllers?
Yes, you already said Xbox controllers.
You're
And
forgetting the
we also
system.
got 64
And
controllers.
we got
And then you got the system
And
buried
the
under
system.
everything. And we also have this bad boy right here for the controller. If you guys like the video, like that, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.